The eerie tales of desolate dwellings. As you delve deeper into the eerie tales of desolate dwellings, you find yourself captivated by the haunting stories contained within its pages. Each tale transports you to a world filled with mystery, suspense, and supernatural occurrences. The author's vivid descriptions bring the desolate dwellings to life, immersing you in their eerie atmospheres. In the first story, The Whispering Manor, you find yourself exploring a dilapidated mansion shrouded in darkness. The walls seem to whisper secrets as you navigate the maze-like corridors. The author's ability to create a sense of foreboding keeps you on the edge of your seat, eagerly turning the pages to uncover the mansion's dark history. Next, you encounter The Forgotten Cottage, a seemingly innocent abode nestled deep within an overgrown forest. As you read, you can almost feel the chill in the air as the protagonist uncovers the cottage's sinister past. The author masterfully weaves together elements of suspense and supernatural, leaving you with a sense of unease long after you finish the story. The Haunted Farmhouse takes you on a journey to a remote countryside, where a family finds themselves tormented by unexplained phenomena. The author's attention to detail paints a vivid picture of the decaying farmhouse and its malevolent presence. The suspense builds steadily throughout the story, keeping you guessing until the very end. As you continue reading the eerie tales of desolate dwellings, you encounter stories of haunted castles, abandoned asylums, and desolate lighthouses. Each tale brings its own unique blend of horror and suspense, leaving you eagerly anticipating the next chilling encounter. The author's ability to create atmosphere and evoke emotions is truly remarkable. You find yourself completely engrossed in the narratives, feeling the characters' fear and trepidation as they navigate the eerie dwellings. The descriptive language transports you to these haunting locations, making you feel as if you're experiencing the terrors firsthand. The Eerie Tales of Desolate Dwellings is not just a collection of ghost stories. It's a testament to the power of storytelling. Through its pages, you come to appreciate the art of crafting a truly spine-tingling tale. It's a book that will stay with you long after you put it down, leaving you with a newfound appreciation for the macabre and an insatiable desire for more eerie tales. As you delve deeper into the eerie tales of desolate dwellings, you become enthralled by the author's ability to create an unsettling atmosphere. The haunted castles seem to whisper with secrets, their ancient walls echoing with the ghostly cries of those who once inhabited them. The abandoned asylums are filled with a palpable sense of despair, as if the very essence of human suffering lingers in the air. And the desolate lighthouses, standing tall against the crashing waves, exude a haunting beauty that is both mesmerizing and terrifying. The author's descriptive language paints vivid pictures in your mind, transporting you to these eerie locations. You can almost feel the chill of the drafty corridors, hear the creaking floorboards beneath your feet, and see the flickering candlelight casting eerie shadows on the walls. The author's words evoke a wide range of emotions, from suspense and unease to sheer terror. You find yourself holding your breath, gripping the pages tightly, as you follow the characters on their terrifying journeys. But it's not just the chilling tales themselves that captivate you. It's the underlying messages and themes woven into each narrative. The stories explore the depths of human fear and the fragility of the human mind, reminding you that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones that reside within us. They challenge your perceptions of reality, blurring the line between what is supernatural and what is simply a product of the character's own fears and insecurities. This collection of eerie tales is a testament to the power of storytelling. It reminds you that a well-crafted narrative has the ability to transport you to another world, to make you feel as if you're living through the horrors alongside the characters. It's a book that leaves you with a newfound appreciation for the macabre, a desire to explore the darker corners of the human psyche. As you turn the final page of the Eerie Tales of Desolate Dwellings, you're left with a lingering sense of unease. The stories continue to haunt your thoughts, creeping into your dreams and making you question the shadows in the corners of your own home. This is a book that stays with you long after you put it down, a constant reminder of the power of the written word and the thrill of a truly spine-tingling tale. And so, you eagerly await the author's next chilling encounter, knowing that you've found a treasure trove of eerie tales that will satisfy your insatiable desire for the macabre. But as you eagerly await the author's next chilling encounter, a wave of insecurities washes over you. What if you can never write something as captivating as the eerie tales of desolate dwellings? What if your own storytelling abilities pale in comparison to the author's? Doubt creeps into your mind, and you find yourself questioning your own writing skills. You wonder if you have what it takes to craft a narrative that can transport readers to another world, to make them feel the same spine-tingling sensations that you experienced while reading. The thought of not being able to live up to those expectations fills you with a sense of dread. Insecurities about your creativity and originality begin to plague your thoughts. Will your stories be unique enough to captivate an audience? Will they be able to evoke the same eerie atmosphere that the eerie tales of desolate dwellings effortlessly achieved? The fear of being seen as a mere imitator rather than an innovator gnaws at your confidence. You also worry about the reception of your work. Will readers find your stories engaging? Will they be able to connect with your characters, feel the same sense of unease, and be left with a lingering impact? The fear of being dismissed or criticized for your writing style and storytelling choices weighs heavily on you. But amidst these insecurities, a glimmer of determination emerges. You remember that every writer starts somewhere, and the only way to improve is to keep writing, keep experimenting, and keep honing your craft. You remind yourself that even the most accomplished authors faced self-doubt and insecurities along their journey. You realize that these insecurities are a natural part of the creative process, a sign that you care deeply about your work and want to deliver something exceptional. Instead of letting them paralyze you, you choose to channel them into motivation. You vow to push through the doubts, to embrace the challenges, and to continue writing, knowing that every word you put on paper is a step closer to finding your own voice. The eerie tales of desolate dwellings may have left you with a newfound appreciation for the macabre, but it has also ignited a fire within you to explore your own storytelling potential. You understand that the path ahead may be filled with uncertainties, but you are determined to conquer your insecurities and create something that will captivate readers, just like the tales that have captivated you. And so, armed with a mixture of trepidation and excitement, you open a blank page, ready to embark on your own journey into the realm of eerie tales. You take a deep breath, reminding yourself that every writer has their own unique voice, and it's time for yours to be heard. You start typing, your fingers dancing across the keyboard, as ideas flow from your mind to the screen. The doubts that once plagued you are replaced with a newfound confidence, fueled by the passion that burns within. You vow to let your imagination run wild, to push the boundaries of storytelling, and to deliver something exceptional. As you delve deeper into the world of eerie tales, you find yourself exploring the darkest corners of your mind, unearthing hidden fears and untapped creativity. The stories you create are a reflection of your own experiences, your own desires, and your own unique perspective on the world. With each word you write, you feel a surge of excitement, knowing that you are one step closer to sharing your creation with the world. You understand that the road ahead may be filled with challenges and self-doubt, but you are determined to push through. You remind yourself that every great writer faced obstacles, but it was their determination and persistence that allowed them to rise above. You embrace the challenges that come your way, understanding that they are an essential part of the creative process. They push you to think outside the box, to question conventions, and to dig deeper into the essence of storytelling. You vow to never settle for mediocrity, to always strive for excellence, and to deliver something that will leave readers captivated and craving for more. As you continue to write, you realize that your journey is not just about creating a captivating story, but also about finding your own voice. You understand that your words have the power to touch lives, to inspire, and to provoke thought. And so, you pour your heart and soul into every sentence, infusing your stories with the essence of who you are. You know that there will be moments of self-doubt along the way, but you choose to view them as opportunities for growth. Instead of allowing them to paralyze you, you channel them into motivation, using them as stepping stones to overcome your insecurities and push yourself further. With each passing day, your confidence grows, and the words flow more easily. You find solace in the act of creation, in the power of storytelling, and in the knowledge that you are full. The haunting stories of abandoned houses have always held a certain allure, a mysterious and eerie charm that sparks curiosity in those who dare to venture near. These forgotten structures, once brimming with life and stories, now stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Their crumbling facades and overgrown gardens tell tales of forgotten memories and lost dreams. One such haunting story is that of the old Victorian mansion nestled deep in the heart of the woods. The house, with its weathered gray walls and broken windows, exudes an air of desolation. Local legends speak of strange occurrences within its walls, whispers of ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises that send shivers down the spines of those who hear them. As the sun sets and darkness descends, brave souls gather to unravel the mysteries that lie within. Armed with flashlights and trembling hearts, they cautiously step inside, their footsteps echoing through the empty hallways. The air is heavy with a mix of anticipation and fear as they explore each room, hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural. In one room, a faded family portrait hangs crookedly on the wall, its subjects frozen in time. The faces stare back, their eyes seemingly following the visitors as they move through the house. Whispers of tragic tales circulate, telling of a family torn apart by a terrible accident, their restless spirits forever trapped within these walls. In another room, a child's nursery lies abandoned, its toys scattered across the floor. The laughter and innocent giggles that once filled the air have long been replaced by an eerie silence. Visitors swear they can hear faint cries and the soft pitter-patter of tiny footsteps, a haunting reminder of the life that once thrived within these walls. As the exploration continues, the basement beckons, its darkness swallowing the feeble beams of light. The air grows colder, and a chill runs down the spines of the brave souls who dare to descend. Whispers of tortured souls and unfinished business echo through the corridors, sending a shiver of unease through the group. But it is not just the stories of ghosts and spirits that make these abandoned houses so haunting. It is also the stories of the living, the tales of those who once called these houses home. Memories of joy and sorrow linger in the air, leaving an indelible mark on the souls who dare to enter. These haunting stories of abandoned houses serve as a reminder of the impermanence of life and the power of the past. They are a testament to the human desire for connection, even in the face of abandonment and decay. And as the brave souls emerge from the depths of the old Victorian mansion, they carry with them a newfound appreciation for the stories that lie hidden within these forgotten walls. They emerge from the basement, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and fascination. The once feeble beams of light now seem brighter, as if the darkness below had amplified their glow. The chill in the air lingers, clinging to their skin like a ghostly touch. As they gather in the dilapidated living room, the group can't help but feel the weight of history bearing down on them. The walls, adorned with peeling wallpaper and cracked paint, whisper tales of laughter and tears, of love and loss. Each creaking floorboard seems to speak of footsteps that once echoed through the halls, of lives that once thrived within these decaying walls. With trembling voices, they share the stories they've heard, the legends that have been passed down through generations. The tragedy of a young couple torn apart by war, their love story left unfinished. The restless spirit of a child who never found peace after a tragic accident. The tortured soul of a former resident, driven to madness by a secret too dark to bear. But amidst the tales of ghostly encounters and spectral apparitions, there are also stories of ordinary lives. The family that raised their children here, the laughter and tears that filled these rooms, the dreams and aspirations that were nurtured within these walls. These stories remind the group that these abandoned houses were once homes, filled with life and love. As they make their way out of the old Victorian mansion, a sense of reverence fills their hearts. They now understand that the haunting stories of abandoned houses are not just about the supernatural, but about the human experience. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the enduring power of memory, and the profound impact that a place can have on our lives. Leaving the mansion behind, the group carries with them a newfound appreciation for the hidden stories that lie within forgotten walls. They understand that these houses, though abandoned and decayed, still hold fragments of the lives that once thrived within them. And as they step back into the world, they are reminded to cherish the connections they have, to honor the past, and to create stories worth remembering. As the group steps out of the old Victorian mansion, they take a moment to stand on the porch and look back at the grand structure that had captivated their imaginations. The fading sunlight casts a warm glow on the weathered facade, highlighting the intricate details that had once been meticulously crafted. A gentle breeze rustles through the overgrown garden, carrying with it a whisper of the past. They can almost hear the laughter of children playing, the clinking of glasses during lively gatherings, and the melodies of music that once filled the air. It is as if the house itself is bidding them farewell, grateful for the company it had found in their visit. Walking away, the group carries the weight of the stories they have uncovered within those abandoned walls. They understand now that these houses are not just forgotten structures, but vessels of memories. They are reminders of the dreams and aspirations that were nurtured within these rooms, of the love that once flourished between these walls. Their hearts are filled with reverence as they realize that the haunting stories associated with abandoned houses are not solely about the supernatural. They are about the human experience, about the lives that were lived and the impact that a place can have on our existence. These houses are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, standing strong despite the passage of time and the wear of neglect. They hold fragments of the lives that once thrived within them, like whispers of forgotten tales longing to be heard. Leaving the mansion behind, the group carries with them a newfound appreciation for the hidden stories that lie within forgotten walls. They understand that the connections they have with their loved ones, the memories they create, and the places they call home are all intertwined in the tapestry of their lives. As they step back into the world, they are reminded to cherish these connections, to honor the past, and to create stories worth remembering. They vow to make every moment count, to build their own legacies, and to leave behind a mark that will inspire future generations. The group walks away, their steps lighter, their hearts fuller. They carry the weight of the abandoned mansion stories, now intertwined with their own. And as they embark on their journey, they are filled with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to create their own tales of love, resilience, and the enduring power of memory. They venture forth into the world, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge that they are now a part of something greater. The abandoned mansion, once a forgotten relic, has now become a symbol of the human capacity for resilience and the importance of preserving history. As they walk along the bustling streets, their eyes are drawn to the intricate architecture of the buildings around them. They see the beauty in the aging facades, imagining the stories that lie within each brick and mortar. No longer mere structures, these buildings become gateways to the past, reminders of the lives that were once lived within their walls. The group finds themselves engaging in conversations with strangers, eager to hear their tales and share their own experiences. They realize that everyone they meet has a story to tell, a piece of the intricate tapestry of humanity waiting to be unraveled. Each encounter becomes an opportunity to learn and connect, a chance to add new threads to the ever-growing fabric of their own lives. They also become more attuned to the natural world surrounding them. As they explore forests, mountains, and rivers, they listen to the whispers of nature, recognizing that even the earth has its own stories to share. They witness the beauty of a sunset, the power of a storm, and the quiet resilience of a flower pushing through the cracks in the pavement. These moments become reminders of the interconnectedness of all living beings and the importance of cherishing the world we inhabit. With each passing day, the group becomes more aware of the legacy they are building. They understand that their actions, both big and small, have the power to shape the course of history. They strive to make a positive impact, leaving behind a mark that will inspire future generations to continue the cycle of storytelling and connection. Through their experiences, the group learns that the true essence of life lies not in material possessions or fleeting moments of pleasure, but in the relationships they foster, the memories they create, and the stories they leave behind. They realize that their own stories are woven intricately with those of their loved ones, their communities, and the world at large. As the group continues their journey, they carry the weight of the abandoned mansion stories, now intertwined with their own. They embrace the responsibility that comes with being the custodians of these tales, vowing to honor the past while creating a future that is Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings. Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings is a collection of spine-chilling stories that will make your heart race and send shivers down your spine. Each tale takes place in a different abandoned house, revealing the secrets and horrors that lie within. In the first story, The Haunting of Willow House, readers are introduced to a dilapidated mansion that has stood empty for decades. Rumors of strange happenings and ghostly apparitions have spread throughout the town, but no one dares to set foot inside. A curious group of friends decides to investigate, unaware of the terrifying ordeal that awaits them. As they explore the dark and creaky rooms, they soon realize that they are not alone. The house holds a dark secret, and its haunted past is determined to keep its visitors trapped forever. The second story, The Curse of Oakwood Manor, centers around a young family who moves into a charming old manor nestled deep in the countryside. Initially, they are enchanted by its history and beauty. However, as time goes on, strange occurrences begin to plague their lives. Objects move on their own, eerie whispers echo through the halls at night, and shadows dance in the corners of their vision. The family soon learns that the manor was cursed centuries ago, and they must find a way to break the curse before it consumes them entirely. Next, the abandoned asylum delves into the depths of a long-forgotten institution that housed the mentally ill. Once a place of torment and suffering, the asylum now stands empty, its walls holding the memories of the patients who were trapped within. A group of paranormal investigators decides to enter the asylum, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. But as they venture further into the darkness, they find themselves confronted by the tortured souls of the past, desperate to be heard and seeking revenge on the living. The final story, The Ghostly Inn, takes readers to a remote countryside that has been abandoned for years. Legend has it that the inn was once a haven for highwaymen and smugglers who met their untimely ends within its walls. When a group of thrill-seekers decides to spend the night, they are unaware of the malevolent spirits that still linger. As the night progresses, they are subjected to terrifying visions and encounters with the restless ghosts who refuse to let them leave. The inn becomes a battleground between the living and the dead, and survival becomes a matter of escaping the clutches of the vengeful spirits. Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings is a collection that will keep you on the edge of your seat, your imagination running wild with each turn of the page. These stories remind us that abandoned houses hold more than just dust and decay. They hold the echoes of past traumas and the restless spirits who refuse to be forgotten. So, if you dare, step into the darkness and prepare yourself for the haunting tales that await within these pages. As the group of thrill-seekers approached the abandoned inn, a chill ran down their spines. The once grand building now stood in a state of decay, its windows shattered and its doors hanging off their hinges. The legends whispered in hushed tones warned of the inn's dark past, where highwaymen and smugglers sought refuge from the law, only to meet their demise within its walls. Undeterred by the eerie atmosphere, the group pushed open the creaking door and stepped into the dimly lit foyer. Dust particles danced in the air, illuminated by the faint moonlight that filtered through the broken windows. The air was heavy with an otherworldly presence, as if the spirits of the past still lingered, unwilling to let go of their haunting grounds. Unbeknownst to the thrill-seekers, their presence had awakened the malevolent spirits that had been trapped within the inn for centuries. As the night grew darker, the group found themselves subjected to terrifying visions and encounters with the restless ghosts. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering eerie tales of betrayal and violence. One by one, the thrill-seekers were drawn into the clutches of the vengeful spirits. Some were tormented by apparitions of long-dead highwaymen, their faces contorted with rage. Others were pursued by invisible forces, feeling cold breath on their necks as they desperately tried to escape. The inn became a battleground between the living and the dead, each room a stage for the restless spirits to enact their final acts of revenge. The group fought for their survival, their screams of terror echoing through the desolate halls. But no matter how fast they ran or how tightly they shut their eyes, the spirits were relentless, refusing to release their grip. As the night wore on, the group's numbers dwindled. Fear gripped their hearts, and desperation fueled their every move. But amidst the chaos and horror, a glimmer of hope emerged. A dusty journal was discovered, hidden beneath a loose floorboard. Its pages revealed the tragic stories of the inn's inhabitants, their lives cut short by violence and treachery. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the remaining survivors devised a plan to appease the restless spirits. They retraced the steps of the highwaymen, unraveling the mysteries of their deaths and offering prayers for their souls. Slowly, the inn began to calm, the malevolent energy dissipating with each act of repentance. At dawn, the group emerged from the inn, their bodies battered and their spirits exhausted. They had survived the night, but the memories of their ordeal would forever haunt them. The abandoned inn stood as a reminder of the darkness that lurks within forgotten places and the spirits that refuse to be silenced. Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings is a collection that captures the essence of these haunting encounters. Each story within its pages serves as a chilling reminder that abandoned houses hold more than just dust and decay. They hold the echoes of past traumas, the restless spirits who yearn to be heard, and the unyielding battle between the living and the dead. So, if you dare, step into the darkness and prepare yourself for the haunting tales that await within these pages. As the group stepped out into the light of dawn, their hearts heavy with the weight of their experiences, they couldn't help but feel a sense of relief. The once malevolent energy that had consumed the inn now seemed to have dissipated, leaving behind an eerie calmness. They gathered outside the abandoned inn, their eyes fixed on its dilapidated facade. It stood as a solemn reminder of the darkness that had once thrived within its walls. The spirits of the highwaymen, now at peace, would forever be a part of its haunted history. Whispers of prayers for the departed souls escaped their lips, a final act of respect and remembrance. They hoped that by unraveling the mysteries of the highwaymen's deaths and offering their prayers, they had helped bring some semblance of peace to these restless spirits. As they turned away from the inn, their bodies battered and their spirits exhausted, they couldn't help but carry the memories of their ordeal with them. The haunting encounters they had faced would forever be etched in their minds, a constant reminder of the tenuous boundary between the living and the dead. It was then that one of them, a writer with a fascination for the supernatural, spoke up. They proposed the idea of documenting their experiences, of capturing the essence of these haunting encounters in a collection of stories. Thus, the idea for Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings was born. The collection would serve as a chilling reminder to all who dared to read it that abandoned houses held more than just dust and decay. Within their walls resided the echoes of past traumas, the whispers of restless spirits yearning to be heard, and the unyielding battle between the living and the dead. With a mix of trepidation and excitement, they set out to gather and pin down the haunting tales that awaited within the pages of their collection. Each story would serve as a testament to the lingering presence of the supernatural, a warning to those who dared to venture into forgotten places. And so, Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings became a compilation of spine-chilling narratives, carefully crafted to immerse readers in the depths of supernatural encounters. It would stand as a testament to the courage of those who faced the darkness head-on and a reminder that the spirits of the departed can never truly be silenced. For those who dared to step into the darkness and immerse themselves in the haunting tales within these pages, they would find themselves captivated by a world where the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred, where forgotten places held secrets that refused to be forgotten. So, dear reader, if you dare, open the pages of Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings and prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown. But beware, for once you enter, there may be no turning back. The first story in Eerie Tales from Deserted Dwellings takes us to an ancient farmhouse nestled in the heart of the countryside. The farmhouse had been abandoned for years, its walls weathered and its windows shattered. Locals whispered rumors of a tragic event that had occurred within its walls, leaving behind a lingering presence that chilled the air. As the story unfolds, the reader is introduced to Sarah, a young woman with a fascination for the supernatural. Drawn to the farmhouse's eerie allure, she embarks on a journey to uncover the truth behind the rumors. Armed with a flashlight and a sense of trepidation, Sarah steps into the darkness that envelopes the abandoned farmhouse. The air is heavy with anticipation as she explores room after room, her heart pounding with each creaking floorboard. Shadows dance along the walls, casting eerie silhouettes that seem to whisper secrets of the past. Eerie Tales from Forgotten Homes. Eerie Tales from Forgotten Homes is a collection of spine-chilling stories that will leave you with a sense of unease and a lingering feeling of dread. From haunted houses to cursed objects, these tales transport you to forgotten homes where the echoes of the past still resonate. One story, The Whispering Walls, takes place in an old Victorian mansion nestled deep in the countryside. The house, once a grand residence, now sits abandoned, its walls covered in ivy and its windows shattered. Locals say that the place is cursed, haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants. Legend has it that on full moon nights, the walls of the mansion come alive, whispering secrets and ancient tales to anyone brave enough to listen. The whispers are said to be the voices of the past, trapped within the decaying walls, forever yearning to be heard. Intrigued by the rumors, a young journalist named Emily decides to investigate the haunted mansion. Armed with her camera and a heart full of curiosity, she enters the forsaken home, her footsteps echoing through the empty hallways. As Emily explores the mansion, she begins to hear faint whispers, barely audible at first. The voices seem to come from the very walls themselves, as if the house is trying to communicate with her. Unable to resist, she follows the whispers, guided by an unseen force. The whispers grow louder and more distinct, revealing tales of love and betrayal, joy and sorrow. Emily is captivated, unable to tear herself away from the haunting stories that unfold before her. She learns of a forbidden romance that ended tragically, of a secret treasure hidden within the walls, and of the dark secrets that the mansion has kept hidden for centuries. But as Emily delves deeper into the mysteries of the mansion, she realizes that the whispers are not just a means of communication, they are a warning. The house itself is alive, feeding off the energy of those who enter, trapping them within its walls forever. Terrified, Emily races against time to escape the clutches of the mansion. But the more she tries to flee, the stronger the whispers become, pulling her deeper into the darkness. She must uncover the truth behind the mansion's curse and find a way to break free before she becomes another forgotten soul trapped within its haunted halls. The Whispering Walls is just one of the many eerie tales that await you in this collection. From abandoned cottages to dilapidated mansions, each story will transport you to forgotten homes where the past refuses to be silenced. So prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, where the spirits of the past await your presence, ready to share their haunting tales. The Whispering Walls is just one of the many eerie tales that await you in this collection. From abandoned cottages to dilapidated mansions, each story will transport you to forgotten homes where the past refuses to be silenced. So prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown, where the spirits of the past await your presence, ready to share their haunting tales. As Emily frantically searches for an escape route, the mansion's grip tightens around her. The once beautiful architecture morphs into twisted and grotesque forms, as if mocking her attempts to flee. The walls seem to breathe, pulsating with a sinister energy that sends shivers down her spine. Every step she takes echoes through the empty hallways, a reminder that she is not alone. The whispers grow louder, their voices intertwining with the creaking of the floorboards. They speak of lost souls and unspeakable horrors, warning Emily of the fate that awaits her if she cannot break free. Desperate to uncover the truth, Emily delves deeper into the mansion's history. She discovers a dark secret buried beneath layers of time and forgotten memories. The mansion was built on a cursed land, a place where restless spirits were trapped, forever bound to the house that had become their prison. Driven by determination and a flicker of hope, Emily uncovers a series of clues left behind by those who had previously attempted to escape. She realizes that breaking free from the mansion's clutches requires more than physical strength. It demands an understanding of the spirit's stories and a willingness to confront the darkest corners of her own soul. With each revelation, Emily's resolve strengthens. She unravels the threads of the curse, piecing together the fragments of a tragic history that has remained hidden for centuries. The mansion's power weakens as the truth is brought to light, and Emily senses a glimmer of freedom within her grasp. But the spirits are not willing to let go so easily. They fight back, their whispers turning into anguished cries, begging Emily to stay and join them in eternal torment. The mansion trembles with fury, its walls closing in on her, threatening to swallow her whole. In a final act of bravery, Emily confronts the heart of the curse. She faces the darkness head-on, armed with the knowledge she has gained and the strength she has found within herself. With one last breath, she breaks the chains that bind the spirits to the mansion, releasing them from their eternal prison. As the mansion crumbles around her, Emily escapes its clutches, the echoes of the whispers fading into the distance. She emerges from the darkness, forever changed by her encounter with the haunted halls. The forgotten souls find peace at last, their stories finally heard and acknowledged. The Whispering Walls is just one of the many tales that await you in this collection. Each story will take you on a journey through forgotten homes, where the past lingers and the spirits yearn to be heard. So gather your courage, dear reader, and step into the unknown. The whispers of the past await you, ready to share their haunting tales. The Whispering Walls is just the beginning of a collection of haunting tales that will transport you to forgotten homes, where the past lingers and the spirits yearn to be heard. Each story within this collection will take you on a journey through the unknown, where the echoes of history can still be felt. In The Whispering Walls, Emily's bravery and determination led her to confront the heart of the curse that plagued the mansion. Armed with newfound knowledge and inner strength, she faced the darkness head-on. With one final breath, she broke the chains that bound the trapped spirits, granting them release from their eternal prison. As the mansion crumbled around her, Emily emerged from the darkness forever changed. The echoes of whispers faded into the distance, leaving her with a sense of accomplishment and a deeper understanding of the power of the past. She had given the forgotten souls the peace they had longed for, their stories finally acknowledged and heard. But The Whispering Walls is just the beginning. This collection holds many more tales, each waiting to take you on a journey through forgotten homes, where history intertwines with the present and spirits yearn to share their haunting stories. These tales will test your courage, challenge your beliefs, and leave you with a lingering sense of wonder. So, dear reader, gather your courage and step into the unknown. The whispers of the past await you, ready to share their haunting tales. Open the pages of this collection and let the forgotten homes come alive once more. Prepare yourself for a journey unlike any other, where the spirits of the past will captivate your imagination and leave you forever changed. As you delve deeper into the pages of The Whispering Walls, you will find yourself transported to forgotten homes that have held secrets for centuries. Each story will grip your heart, unraveling the mysteries that have plagued these haunted dwellings. In the first tale, you will accompany a young woman as she uncovers the truth behind a tragic love affair that ended in betrayal and despair. The walls of the old mansion will echo with the pain of lost souls, urging you to unearth the hidden truths that have long been buried. In another story, you will find yourself in a decrepit farmhouse on the outskirts of a small town. Whispers of an unsolved murder will lead you through the creaking hallways, as the spirit of the victim guides you towards justice. The darkness that surrounds this house will test your resolve, but the reward of closure will be worth the fear. Each turn of the page will bring you face to face with a new tale, each more chilling than the last. From an abandoned asylum where tortured spirits still roam, to a dilapidated mansion haunted by a vengeful ghost seeking revenge, the stories in The Whispering Walls will leave you breathless. But amidst the darkness, there will be moments of hope and redemption. You will encounter tales of forgiveness and reconciliation, where the spirits find solace in sharing their stories. The power of the past will intertwine with the present, reminding you of the importance of understanding and empathy. As you reach the final pages of The Whispering Walls, you will come to realize that the darkness forever changed not only the forgotten souls, but also yourself. The echoes of their whispers will linger within you, urging you to listen to the stories that are often left unheard. So, dear reader, brace yourself for the journey that awaits. Open the worn cover and let the forgotten homes come alive once more. Allow the spirits of the past to captivate your imagination and leave you forever changed. For within the pages of The Whispering Walls, you will find a connection to the past that will stay with you long after the final sentence has been read. In the depths of The Whispering Walls, you will uncover hidden truths and untold secrets, The forgotten homes will become characters themselves, revealing their histories through creaking floorboards and peeling wallpaper. Each crack and crevice holds a story,